Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel for another First Amendment expose. If you like this video, please subscribe. It's a small click but with a big impact. Today I chose a video from Auditing Erie County. Dan and some friends defend freedom during a traffic stop. Alright, let's do this. Dan Warmus, whatever, is a moron who pretends to be an activist, a journalist, and an investigator. Still, he's just an idiot. This capital rioter with a deep criminal history is a grifter who spends the donation from his dumbass audience in an ingenious way.
Alright, Erie County fam, today's video is brought to you in part by the Corruption Cruiser.
The Corruption Cruiser.
The new on-road, on-site cop watch mobile, bringing us more videos on the road. And today's video is going to highlight how to spot an egotistical tyrant and how to identify a problem child.
So I don't know how the Corruption Cruiser is supposed to identify a problem child, but we'll see, I guess. And I can't believe this. This guy stamped this horrible logo, this is on a car to harass more people, dealing with traffic stop. This is surreal.
If this is allowed to go on, this is not a society. This is anarchy!
No, I don't need help.
What's that?
I don't need any help.
Okay, just asking if you need something, that's all. Just do me a favor, just make sure you just stay over the white line so you don't get hit. You recording me?
Hell yeah.
Well, we've got cameras too, so. But we actually recorded from the beginning of this, not at the end. So.
I'll tell you, nothing makes you look guiltier than having to explain yourself to somebody before they even ask. So this is the first hint that we have a tyrant on the loose.
A tyrant on the loose? You stupid dried up worm. He asked you if you needed help and to be careful not to be hit by a car. Then told you that their whole interaction was filmed. So it's all good. And in your head, that sounds like a tyrant? Like someone who exercises absolute power with brutality? Then you're a moron. Anyway, he filmed a full 5 minutes of nothingness, and since nothing happened, he needs to create the narrative that he's a victim of tyranny.
That's typically how the bullshit goes, you feel me?
Alright, Erie County fam, so far what transpired here was I walked up to film a traffic stop that turned into a DUI. Immediately, Scott Whitmore, trooper, started defending himself as to what they were doing without anybody asking, which is the first sign of a tyrant, if you ask me.
No, the first sign of a tyrant is actually someone who acts like a tyrant. You know, not just someone who refuses to play your little games for YouTube content, you empty bottle of snake oil.
Now, Scott Whitmore, trooper here, all he had to do, mind you fam, for the rest of this video was wait for the tow truck, get it loaded, and get out of there. So all the shenanigans that's about to unfold and all the unprofessionalism by our state police that is about to unfold is absolutely unnecessary and proves that Scott Whitmore is a tyrant and does not respect the First Amendment whatsoever.
It is true that all that will follow is unnecessary, and I know you know what you're talking about because your whole existence as a manipulator and a snake oil salesman is unnecessary.
That's right. A few moments later.
Fam, I actually had to stop walking here or Trooper Whitmore would have hit me.
Idiot.
Why did we wait and video record the trooper some more? And the answer is simple.
It is simple, it's to stir some shit up for YouTube content. But Dan is a liar, and since you need to lie to fraud it, let's see how he twists the truth to be a victim.
Just pointing this camera at this trooper was already bringing out the tyrant in him, and I knew if we just simply pointed this camera device at this trooper longer, it was going to irk him enough that there was going to be more interactions.
Oh, he admitted that he knew that keeping filming would give him the interaction he was hunting for. It's all an exercise in baiting for reactions. But we know that. Thanks for admitting it though.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And I knew if I just simply pointed this device of accountability at this trooper a little while longer, there was going to be more interaction.
Don't you see? It's all a big scam.
All Trooper Scott Whitmore had to do was stay in the car, wait for the tow truck, load the car, and be on his way. But somebody's watching him. He did not like that, and he could not help himself but to come out and try to intimidate a First Amendment protected activity, folks. All he had to do is just stay professional, but he could not.
And all you had to do was to let him do his job, but you could not.
Me, I don't answer questions.
What's that?
I don't answer questions.
Oh, you don't answer questions? Okay.
I thought is that a question you're asking?
Well, yeah, it kind of sounds like a question. Do I have to say question mark after that?
No, I thought I made it clear I don't answer questions.
Okay. Well, I ask questions. So. Thursday night. So you got nothing better to do?
You ain't got nothing better to do?
Huh?
You ain't got nothing better to do than harass a man with a camera?
No, it's just wondering.
What's your name and badge number?
See, we pulled this guy over for, he was drinking. He was swerving all over the road. He was driving too fast.
I don't need any explanations. I'm not asking questions.
Aren't you idiot always pretending to be media? Then he treats you like one and you're offended? What a crying little bitch. Anyway, you got your interaction with this incredible tyrant, LOL, so you leave now, right?
I'm just filming this.
Okay, have fun.
Yeah, that's a good opinion. Get back in your car.
What's that?
That's a good choice. Get back in your car. What's your name?
Hey. We all got cameras. I just want to make sure everybody has cameras, everybody sees it. You got a name? Do I have a name? Can I get your name and badge number? Sure. Here's this. Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
What's your name?
Trooper?
What's your name?
Is it not your policy to identify?
You tell me your name, and I'll tell you my name.
My name's Nunya.
Nanya, let me guess. Your last name business?
You got it.
Okay.
You must know me.
Who the is that guy? Who the is that?
Who do you think you are, you snot-faced little punk? Let me make this clear for you, okay? You are nothing.
You're a public servant.
Right.
You want to make a fool of yourself, you're talking to the right guy.
All right.
Yeah, get back in your car before you make yourself look even dumber.
Hey man, you're black. You are too.
I'm gonna light you up so you don't get hit, okay?
It's called prior restraint. You should know better. You're the one playing the stupid games. I was minding my business.
Minding your business on a public highway recording.
Yes. Correct. Do you know what the Right to Record Act is? Can you state that, law trooper?
No, what is the law?
It's the right to record without you interfering with my rights, my First Amendment rights.
Come on.
You are.
Making sure you're lit up because you're wearing darker clothes so nobody hits you tonight.
Dark clothes?
Yeah.
I'm wearing whitewashed jeans.
This is the country, sir. So I'm just making sure that by putting light on you, the people can see you.
Dan, you and your retarded friend are on the side of the road at night. So yes, the guy will shine a light on you, you muffin. And no, it's not prior restraint. Stop finding drama everywhere like a preteen in a high school on demo roll. And the Right to Record Act is a New York thing that just says that you can film them, which you are actually doing, so shut the fuck up. Anyway, now this little whining snake will call the cops. On the cops.
12 seconds later.
Yeah, dispatcher, I got a trooper vehicle in 3D61. Can you identify the trooper in there? Because he will not identify himself. That's a good question. You want to call him and ask him or tell him to identify himself? I'm about to file a complaint if he doesn't identify himself, or you can't. He's sitting on a DUI checkpoint, shining his lights on my camera while I'm recording him violating the law. It's 3D61. I just want to know the trooper's name.
Were you trying to find, do you want to speak to their supervisor or?
Yeah, if you want to send a supervisor down or speak to a supervisor, I'd be more than happy to speak to him, or you can just tell me the trooper's name. Yeah, he's here. He's shining flashlights in my camera's eyes. He's shining lights in my eyes. He's acting like a child.
Ah, that's the child thing from the intro. He's acting like a child. That's good. So he's acting like a child. He's refusing to play your little childish games, and he's acting like a child. Oh, the irony.
Hey man, you're black. You are too.
And I'm just simply filming him as I have the right to on the First Amendment of the Constitution.
However, First Amendment rights are not unlimited, and there are instances where recording could violate the law.
Can I put you on hold for just a second, okay? I'm just going to try and figure this out real quick.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna call him, tell him just to identify himself to avoid any complaints.
Why are you the way that you are?
A few minutes later.
How would you know this? We can't hear him at all. This is all fantasy and fiction. It's lie after lie just to steal money from an audience that believe your bullshit and buy you a car. Anyway, the tow truck is here, so you will let the cop work now since you're just there to film, right?
I'll identify him with his facial recognition I have here.
Thank you.
You want to identify, Trooper?
My name's Trooper Whitmore.
There you go. Why, what was so hard about that?
What's your name?
You're gonna know my name. I'm on the line with your company right now.
My company? I don't work for a company.
Hey, you're Coco's little sugar baby. You like sucking that muff.
Yeah. Tell Kathy we said hey.
6.5 hours later.
Right after that interaction, of course, we tried to file a complaint against Scott D. Whitmore for his inappropriate behavior and his violation of the Right to Record Act, trying to interfere with a journalist's right to record police.
None of that happened. You're a liar.
That is one big pile of shit.
These troopers seem to not want to take our complaint or even take us serious.
You bother cops at night in your corruption cruiser and we're supposed to take any of this seriously? You're a twat.
This is Trooper Whitmore?
Yep.
Yeah. I just had an interaction with you within about the last 40 minutes where you violated the Right to Record Act, and I would like to make a complaint against you with a superior officer.
All right, then you have to call my supervisor. There is no supervisor here.
There's no supervisor there?
No. Once we get past a certain time, there's only one supervisor that covers the whole area.
Every first responder has a caller, you deep fried diarrhea.
Do you contest that the use of those lights did not violate the Right to Record Act, that the sole purpose for those lights was to obstruct recording?
This conversation's over, man.
It's not over.
I already told you. Okay, I told you how to contact my supervisor. Go ahead and contact my supervisor.
Why didn't you just identify yourself fully before? Hello?
I was told that a sergeant's supposed to be calling me back, but it's been almost 40 minutes and I feel like they're gonna blow me off. So I figure I'd call and start the complaint process now.
Well, you can file your complaint online.
Well, that makes it pretty simple, huh?
Yeah, it would be simple, so it's not good enough for you, right?
Was there still a sergeant that was going to call me back tonight, or can you check on that status?
So she's not going to entertain your complaint?
But they told me that somebody's going to call me, and now you're telling me that she's just not going to entertain it?
Okay. So you can file your complaint online.
You guys are just that unprofessional? I mean, you guys are supposed to be top dogs in the state as far as law enforcement.
So you can go to troopers.ny.gov.
Listen, I was minding my business. I was minding my business, recording from across the street, and your trooper acted like a child and came across the street to harass me.
That proves my point. You're a crazy person. It's okay. Yes.
So you can go to our website and file your complaint that way.
And why can't I talk to a supervisor?
What? Okay, fine. I'm cool. I'm fine.
She's so busy out here in Jefferson County. The crime is so immense that she can't give me a call? That's ridiculous.
Even if she's not super busy with crime, she still doesn't want to lose more time on your insignificant quest for YouTube content. See then, not everyone has the brain capacity of a fruit fly, such as yourself. Most people can see this theatrical performance for what it is, a spectacle to create fear and receive donations from lost souls who are manipulated by your lies and give you a fucking car with the worst logo in history. It's pure shite.
You guys understand that I know how the system works.
Okay.
I'm talking to a pro and holding you guys accountable.
So
we're not playing games.
Go to our website
this isn't a game.
and file your complaint that way. Have a good night.
Denied.
Well, take that, the pro. And by the way, the only thing you are pro of is being a manipulative piece of shit.
Yeah, he's a horrible, horrible person.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
Alright, enough with this clown, my dear Danny Whammy, like they say in the Philippines.
Putangin mo!
Shout out to the members, you are cute as a puppy and a kitten. Thanks for watching my video, please like, comment and subscribe. And let's expose those clowns one at a time. Bye!